Still don't know what this is, but it seems to have adapted the company colours somehow. Yo, welcome back. Just a quick video today. Quick, only a little job really. First thing though, I'd like to say I just hit 2,500 subscribers, which I'm proper happy about, so thank you all for that. So it's a bit of a late one today, it's gone dinner time now. I couldn't get any childcare this morning, blah blah, so I had to stay at home for a bit. So I only booked in a small job, like a true tradesman. You can always squeeze one in, can't you? You can always squeeze a little job in. So, because the plan was to not book anything in today and just do some paperwork and stuff like that at home, but like I said, you can always squeeze one job in. So I'm going to go to the wholesalers, get some materials for tomorrow. I've got materials to go and do this little job now. We'll speaking of materials, actually, Conduit 10. Fan's a bit of a mess at the moment. Busy. The messier it is, the busier I am. Yeah, so we're going to go and add a socket into this little lady's porch area, and we're going to be doing it surface mounted. Yeah, the Copex won't be on show, don't worry about that. It's going to be surface mounted in Conduit because it's in like a little porch area and it's just brick wall. It's just been painted white, so we're going to use white Conduit. She just needs a socket there for a lamp or something. So yeah, we just pulled up to the job now. I'm quite lucky really. A very kind traffic warden the other day gave me a free parking pass. So now, just stick that there. I can park wherever I want. Nice one, mate. Right, so we're on the job here. Basically, this porch has been added. This was just a porch, obviously. That's the front door, but this has been added to give like a little seating area. I'm going to be putting this double socket above that unit, and we've got to go around the houses to get to it. So if my voice is a bit muffled, we're going to use 20mm Conduit white up across there, over here. Talk about prime location for premature collapse. But yeah, across there, which then through there, which brings us up there, where I'm going to use the Copex because obviously it's easier. Down probably across the top, down there, back through there, with Copex, which then brings us there, down there, through that way, which then brings us across there, which is what we're spurring off. We trunking, so we got 3 containment types. Obviously this doesn't really need containment in there, it could just be clipped, but Copex is obviously a bit neater. Conduit 10, and we're using the, like I say, we're trunking from here. We'll try and butt it up and drill into the box to spur off this socket. It's on full RCBO mains board, so we're all good there. I'll show you that now. Lilacs, solar panel, isolator. So what I'll do first is I'm going to prepare the run. Just come outside now. To prepare the run, I'm going to drill all my holes in all the places we need them, drill out of the socket and whatnot, so I know where all my containment's going to go, and I'll show you that when we're done. So that cupboard, that weird like brick cupboard thing, was quite deceptive. It wasn't, they didn't quite line up with each other, so they weren't like stacked on top of each other. It looks like, it does still look like that, but they're not, because I've just drilled about 200 holes trying to get through it. So what they sort of like, so you got like the one cupboard, and so let's see, how do I, so you got one cupboard like this sort of thing, and then the other one's not stacked on top, it's like this. So I've been drilling through there and just drilling through like the edge of the top cupboard and going just straight down the brick wall into just oblivion. Like I've drilled right through 600mm, and it's just, there's nothing, it just goes through, but you can't see it anywhere. So then I went round the front and thought I'll drill up from the front of that cupboard, same thing's happening, and I realised that the cupboards are stacked like that rather than on top of each other. So from the front I've now drilled up on an angle, and it's come out in the back wall of the higher level cupboard, which I'll show you now anyway. I'll just go and I'll show you them holes. Obviously it's got a bit of filling to do, the plaster's come off. Like small jobs like this just turn into a nightmare, it's always the way. Right, so as you can see there, we've got our hole that goes into the back box, and the trunking's going to go over the top of that, over to that hole, which luckily goes through to the other side of this, the bottom. And then I tried to come up through here, but started realising that the front cupboard comes to about there. Yeah, so it's like this is just nothing, there's nothing underneath that bit. And as if by magic, just on the other side of there, trying to get the cable through this way now, proving quite difficult. So I'm going to go and get a rod will go through there. So, ease up on the comments. That's towards the socket, the new socket. It comes through here, it's still on the drum, the other side there. Down there, down there. That's actually going down, not that way, that's going downwards. And then it's got the Copex on the other side, which I'll show you in a sec. And it's going to run through there. So yeah, ready to just tube over and down to there. That's the easy bit. This is proving a lot more difficult than I thought. So yeah, just try and get that through there. I need the rod, and then just going to clip along there. Where's my shoes? Still don't know what this is, but it seems to have adapted the company colours somehow. Box mounted, cables ready. Just going to do a 90 bend straight down to that. I'm going to put my saddles in first. So I've just got my laser set up straight through the centre of that adapter, and then I'm going to stop. I can see the tube's going to come along this brick, so I'll stop my last saddle around about there, and I'll just get 3 along there, 2 or 3 across the top, and we're done. If you noticed, I'm using these kind of saddles. I think they look neater, especially when they're on show in someone's house, than the other kind. You can't really see them. And for above the door, I've got the metal fire safety clips. I'll put 1 or 2 across the top of them. They're also white. They just wrap around the conduit. I'll show you them. Obviously, escape route. So you can do it the hard way by measuring from point to point and trying to get it bang on and cutting it. But I just bend it. When it's as simple as this, I just bend it and just cut both ends to size. It's easier. Obviously the cable's not through it now, but that's tight up against that wall. Comes down. Like I said, I just bend it a bit longer than needed. Mark that. Cut it. And you're perfect then. Sorry about that, battery died on me. so just been another one out my van. Now we're on a full battery, we can finish this job. Here we are. Conduit is now bent and cut like that. Like I said, the writing is on the back of it so you can't see it. These probably get painted anyway because that brick dust just seems to be like, I don't know if it's because the wall's so white or it's like the stickiest, reddest brick dust known to man. Show you how these metal ones work. It's the only one on this run. So you just wrap around the conduit nice up. Nice and neat. That little tab, I've put that on the top on purpose so you can't see it from the bottom. And that just folds over. That's that. Obviously there's only one. Don't need it there because it's just a drop, like the cable can't fall. And obviously it's coming through a brick wall, so if you took away all of that conduit it'd be held up by a metal clip and a brick wall, so it's going nowhere, is it? Have a big tidy up now and then second fix because I've got this brick dust is absolutely everywhere. Just time to second fix that. That's that up there, done a bit of filler in there. I mean, it is just an airing cupboard. And that'll look absolutely bang on once the door's closed. Joking aside, I think it's better than clipping it. And the most important part is that, because that's what you see, that'll be nice and neat, and the bit outside. This one's for David Savoury. I hope one day you're here struggling to get them back out. Is that back on? Slight gap between them so the end gap's there to kind of make it look like the trunking is doing nothing. Yep, so video was dragging on a little bit, so plus the job took a bit longer than I thought, so I kind of just got it finished, done a bit of testing, tidied up and shut off, so kind of an abrupt ending, but you've seen the finished product. It's 4:30 though, so it's not too bad. I'm heading over to quote another job, then I've got another quote at 6 o'clock to go to. Yeah, which is a full, which is the socket rewire, or downstairs socket rewire, so no idea why they think they need just the downstairs sockets rewiring, but we'll have a look at that. So, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like the video, subscribe, see if I can get up to 3,000 subscribers. That'd be pretty sick. Considering it wasn't that long ago, I didn't even think I'd ever get like 100 subscribers, so really appreciate it. Appreciate all of your views. I like seeing what people have got to say, and I like learning from this idiot now on his motorbike flying. Motocross racing down the main stretch of road, no number plates or anything like that. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I like reading the comments and stuff like that. I like replying, and I like people's input on different ways of doing things. So right, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, give me some criticism as long as it's constructive and you're not just having a pop at me for something. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.